We are talking about The Mandalorian Season 3. The trailer came out last week, and we are going to break it down for you right now. If you were a fan of the first 2 seasons of this show, or seasons 2.5, what they like to call Boba Fett, if you liked any of that, then you're going to want to see this. Well, let's go. All right. Shane, you're going to have to describe what's happening here because you are more well-versed in this.
Well, you've got obviously the Mandalorian with Baby Yoda, which we're not calling him Baby Yoda anymore.
No, it's Grogu.
Grogu, yeah.
Grogu. So you got the Mandalorian, a.k.a. Din Djarin, played by Pedro Pascal.
And if you haven't seen Pedro Pascal in something and you want to see him in something really great, you need to watch the Nick Cage movie he just did with him, where he's like being Nicolas Cage or whatever it was.
Oh, yes.
He plays the and he's great in it. Absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome.
This is the one that you saved?
So you got some scenes here with the Mandalorian and Grogu and their relationship together. And, of course, if you remember from, he basically chose the path of the Mandalorian as opposed to the path of the Jedi, right? He made his choice.
Right.
He left his training, and now they're together again going into season 3.
Yeah. Grogu always rides in that little thing, huh?
He's got little legs, man.
Okay, that's fair.
The only time you ever saw Yoda walking was when he was walking really slow next to somebody.
That's fair. I would like to see him like he controls it like a little ship. Like he's flying around. That'd be cool.
Right, yeah, that would be cool. Maybe that's what's happening.
That's rad.
And you are a Mandalorian.
You're no longer a Mandalorian. You took off your helmet. Now remember, I can't hear any of this, so I'm going off of memory.
You took off your helmet.
So, so now he's going to be off with the not Mandalorian people, as we see here.
And this is Katie Sackhoff. She's playing Bo-Katan Kryze. Am I saying that word right? Crazy?
And basically, they're not Mandalorian either in the traditional sense. So this season is looking like it's going to be like Mandalorian heavy and like Mandalorian story heavy, whereas we got remember that's the guy who was giving him the jobs in the beginning,
Yeah,
the original Apollo Creed. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of the Mandalorian storyline and what actually happens with this character going along the way. Everything we see is like people in Mandalorian armor.
Man, that's pretty rad. I just got like Halo vibes off of this.
Doesn't do anything for me when you say that, but yeah, that's cool.
Well, like back in the original Halo games, like you used to drop out of the ship like that. Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Do you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
Why? It's weird. I got one question. The obvious female Mandalorians, they really have like female, like all their armors and their helmets are very like feminine.
Body shape appropriate?
Yeah. It makes sense in like comic books and all that when you can't display it, but like sometimes whenever I see like live action stuff and they do that, I'm like, I mean, I don't see why they would make, like, we don't make specific helmets for women versus men in the army or whatever,
Oh, helmets? No, but maybe, and you don't with anything, but I can imagine just from knowing women that it probably would be a little more comfortable to have some space there in the front.
Sure.
But it does help us identify the characters.
That's what it's for.
From a story point of view, and that's probably what it's more for.
Here, we finally get these guys again.
I mean, it's a character we haven't explored. I hated this character in the in Return of the Jedi.
I loved to hate him.
Did you love to hate him, really? Or
I loved him. I loved every time he mocked me. Dude, I remember thinking how ridiculous and stupid it was. I'm so glad that this is awesome.
It was great actually for the role because it helped you hate Jabba even more.
Right, that was the point.
It was nice to give R2 somebody to torture.
It was like Jabba's hype man.
Or it's a pet, I thought. No.
Yeah, it must have been a pet, but whatever.
Yeah.
That so they're like monkeys and whatever. Hang out. That's awesome. That's a cool deep cut.
Right.
Okay.
Anytime you've got Carl Weathers, it's going to be good, dude. I'm sorry. I love Carl Weathers.
Yes, Carl
This
Weathers is
girl's
awesome.
back. I love this character. I love that she's like the repair, fix the ship lady. Plus, she's takes care of the Grogu baby, even though he's not a baby, by the way, guys.
Yeah, isn't he like hundreds of years old or something?
Grogu, how old is Grogu? Let's see.
Look that up.
How old is Grogu? 50 years old.
Yeah. Really funny.
So I guess developmentally he's an infant. I guess.
More toys to sell for Christmas time, boys and girls.
Woo! Although that's an ugly toy right there.
I'll take one.
You want a mustached animal?
Yeah. Why is he always... Can you tell me, being the well-versed Mandalorian fan, at what point does he never just drop off Grogu to like be taken care of and be out of harm's way? Like, why is he always taking him with him?
He's done that. No, several times. The little engineer lady took care of him.
Okay.
He went off with the Jedi. It was his course. He was told that it was his job to take care of the child,
right,
and get him back to where he belonged. So, but now he fell in love with him. Now it's like basically they call him his dad. So he's basically the Mandalorian is Grogu's father.
And his rat, his logo is super cool.
I love how they do that. And let me tell you, if you don't like Star Wars right now, I don't blame you for a lot of reasons, but don't include the Mandalorian because Jon Favreau is just killing the Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Mandalorian has won my heart, and I was pretty much anti anything Star Wars for the longest period of time. There's one complaint I still have, Shane.
Yeah.
You know what the complaint is?
The music.
Where's the music at?
I would like to know that answer too. Why don't they use the traditional Star Wars music? Maybe they're saving it for the movies. I feel like they're doing it on purpose because they want it to be special for the movies. I just feel like that's because if you think about it, if you do 400 Star Wars TV shows, when the movies come and that special Star Wars music kicks off, you're not going to think of it as special anymore.
How many MCU movies where you heard that Avengers theme in the background? Like at least 12, 13, right? They also use it in the TV shows. When Captain America shows up, you have his theme.
Well, I would argue it's not as special as Star Wars music.
Okay, that's a good argument. However, maybe you don't use it the entire time, but using it for trailers and using it for the finales, perhaps.
They should have used it for Luke's unveiling.
And it was Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, they should have used it for Luke. That was it, for sure.
All right.
For the main characters, for the characters that we've known for a long time, I think it would be appropriate. And who knows if any Star Wars movie is ever going to be good again? It may not.
It might not. This might be the best we got.
Yeah.
Because The Mandalorian is the one show I'm interested in right now coming out of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I tried them all.
Hopefully Andor is going to be good, but I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. Let us know in the comment section below. And on the way down there, please hit the subscribe button because we love you and may the Force be with you.